we had the 2025 Grammys this
Oh,
past Sunday. Surprisingly, I
nice.
know that Luca News kind of like took care of everything, and with the whole Palisades fire, pardon me, I know the Grammys were pushed back, but yeah, I feel like we a couple months ago with Jairus, we went over some of the nominees and some of the who we thought should win. And now that we have the winners, I want to not necessarily revisit, but I want to take a look at those winners. Um, where do you want to start? You want to start hip hop? You want to start as a whole? What we thinking? What we thinking?
Yeah, let's talk about the hip hop first. I feel like that's kind of where our lane's at. So let's start with let's do the best hip hop album, because I know this one was kind of controversial. People were mad about it, but our
Shout
girl
out
yeah,
Doechii the
Doechii.
Don, bro. She becomes the third female artist ever to win Best Rap Album at the Grammys. First was Lauryn Hill, next was Cardi B, and now Doechii the Don. And coincidentally, Cardi was the one that presented her with the award. It's amazing, bro. Even though I didn't have Doechii, Doechii put a great project out. And if you think it's one of the best rap albums of the year, last year was such a stacked year. I'm not mad at you for it.
Yep.
I'm not mad at you for it. Me personally, I think it should have been Future and Metro Boomin. Future and Metro Boomin having the year that they have and them walking away with 0 Grammys is blasphemous to me. Them starting this whole moment of rap beef between Kendrick, Drake, and Cole and leaving with basically no awards or nothing for 2 great projects is a conversation we can have later on in this episode. But I want to give so much love to Doechii. The Nile is a river, Nissan Altima. Man, I'm so fucking happy for her and TDE, man. I'm a big fan of Doechii.
Hell yeah, me too. When I saw that she won, I was like, man, this is gonna piss a lot of people off. But if you listen to the album, man, she's so cool. She's so fucking nice with it, man. And I well deserved, man. I really can't say anything else, because you put it perfectly, man. It was a stacked lineup. She had a great album and a year of amazing albums. So if there were a lot of people that thought hers was the best, I'm not mad at it, because she really was cooking, man. And I'm excited to see what's next for her. And shout out to all the other nominees. But yeah, all the
and then
nominees,
some more winners. I guess the biggest winner of the night, I think, is one of the biggest winner, Kendrick Lamar, clean sweep, 5 for 5. I think he is now the third most winning rapper in Grammy history. He's behind Jay-Z got 25, Kanye has 24, and I think he's at 22. Cox sources. Wow. And not like us, I think it's safe to say it is the greatest diss track of all time. Or at the very least, it should be in everybody's top 5.
Yeah, it cleaned house at the Grammys. And the fact that it has so much mainstream appeal is why I think I give it the title of best rap diss ever. I mean, it's so infectious. It came at the pinnacle of this beef, and yeah, well deserved, man. Kendrick is a GOAT. And I mean, even if he didn't win the Grammys, we appreciate Kendrick and we know how great he is, but it's nice that the Grammys recognized it too.
Absolutely. And I want to say, what's it called? Shout out to just the moment that it was, like seeing Mustard on the stage with Dave Free and Soundwave. It was so fly, man. Him up there with the Canadian tuxedo, denim on denim on denim. That wasn't a coincidence. That was not a coincidence. Let's keep it a bug. Another shout out I want to have is to Chris Brown winning for R&B album of the year with 11:11. I want to shout out Anderson .Paak and Knowledge winning for Why Lord. I think best R&B progressive album. I think. Yeah, no, dog. I'm so fucking happy. Like
Beyonce wins album of the year.
Yeah. How could I forget? She finally, after her whole illustrious career, Cowboy Carter gives her first album of the year, and she wins best country album. So that's just amazing. I feel like a lot of people are gonna have a lot to say about that one in particular, especially with Jay-Z's speech last year about her not winning an award. And it's funny that this was the Beyonce album that won album of the year, because I feel like everybody is kind of on the same time of like, this isn't Beyonce's best album.
No,
it's nowhere near it is, but she's earned a best album of the year. And if this is the one that gets it, so be it, because it still was a great project. Like, I don't listen to country music like that, but I listen to Beyonce album fairly decent. 16 carriages, Two Hands to Heavens. I fuck with the projects. I ain't mad at that. I'm surprised she won. I'm surprised that Billie Eilish didn't win nothing for Birds of a Feather, which I fucking love. But then again, I think of it every time Billie Eilish comes out with an album, she sweeps normally. If this year you don't sweep, tough. Let hip hop, let black win. I'm cool with that. Finally.
Yeah. Grammy reparations, I'd say.
A little bit.
Yeah,
I don't think Chappell Roan won Best New Artist over Sabrina and Doechii, which I'm not mad at. Chappell, one of the white girls had to win, either her or Sabrina. Sabrina won for Please, 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 which is a dope ass track. I was cool for the most part with all the winners, to be honest.
Yeah.
Nothing out of the ordinary for me.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Grammys and all of the awards like that, but yeah, I mean, it is cool to see these great albums get recognition, these great artists get recognition, and yeah, man, I'm excited to see what 2025 has on the docket for us, because I know we did it at our end of year episode. So if you want to go check that out, we talk about our predictions for what we're going to see in 2025. But E, do you have maybe a prediction for who might be winning these awards next year?
Kendrick Lamar. We're about to do this all again with GNX comes up next year. We're going to do this all again. You think this victory lap is done?
No, probably not.
No. And you got Tyler's going to get some too for Chromacopia. The Weeknd is going to get some too for Hurry Up Tomorrow, especially with him performing this past year, which I'm kind of like, I don't know your stance on this. Like, how do you feel about him performing after he said what he said about the Grammys? Because I find it dope that the Grammys apologized for him, but like, I don't know. I would have loved him to stand on business and not show up.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. Like, there is a part of me that wished he would have done that, but I don't know. I thought it was a dope performance. This is his last time like performing as The Weeknd, apparently. I don't know if that's actually true, but yeah, I don't know. I think you can't get too caught up in it at some point where he's trying to do promotion of his album too. It's just you got to take a win with it and kind of just move on. But yeah, E, real quick before we wrap up this Grammy conversation, is there anyone that you think got snubbed, or anyone that should have won that didn't win, besides Future and Metro?
Yeah, that was gonna be on one. Like, I think Future and Metro really. I'm happy for Doechii. I really am. Like, I don't want to come across as hating, but I feel like with them not winning, people are gonna really underestimate how great of a year Future and Metro had. 2 projects. One of the best songs of the year. I still think Like That should have won Best Rap Song of the Year. And them not really to have any awards to show for it. Kind of disappointing. But I am happy for Doechii, though. I really fucking am, man. That's so dope. TDE did it again. Another superstar. Yep. Another superstar.
Hell yeah.